Hello, all my VSWville members. How you all doing today? Your boy VSW here to share with all of you my review on last night's WWE pay-per-view representing Raw, tables, ladders, and chairs. Wow, what a pay-per-view that was. But if I'm moving my eyes around, then it's because it's twitching. I don't know why it does that. But anyway, let's get on with it. The show officially started off with Emma facing the undefeated Empress of Tomorrow, the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion of all time, Asuka. Emma tried to end the streak, but she didn't get the job done because Emma locked her in the Asuka lock at the end of the day and made her tap out to keep her undefeated streak going. Emma wasn't ready for Asuka. And if I remember, the next match was the match in the Cruiserweight division where Cedric Alexander teamed up with former Cruiserweight champion Rich Swann to take on Gentleman Jack Gallagher, who has a new entrance theme, and another former Cruiserweight champion, the Brian Kendrick, the man with the plan. It was an alright match. Cedric and Rich Swann won. It's better luck next time to the villains. Next up, we got the blissful Alexa Bliss, the Raw Women's Champion, defending against Mickie James. Because, of course, you know on Raw, Alexa Bliss been playing mind games with Mickie James and kept calling her old grandma and saying that she doesn't have it anymore and that she is getting too old. Which wasn't true because Mickie James still had it. She did what she could to try to beat Alexa Bliss, but of course at the end of the day it wasn't enough because Alexa Bliss tricked the referee into thinking that she was hurt only to pull Mickie James through the turnbuckle and hit her with a DDT to get the pinfall victory and retain the Raw Women's Championship. And after the match, Mickie James thanked the fans and told us that it's not going to be her last match, which is good, because I don't want to see her leave yet. Next, Kalisto. Lucha, defending the Cruiserweight Championship against the villainous certified G and bona fide stud, Enzo Amore. But, well, what can I say? Enzo Amore is officially a villain now, where he poked Kalisto in the eye when the referee was distracted trying to fix the ring apron back up. And then Enzo Amore hit Kalisto with the move he called the Jordan ZO to get the 1-2-3 and become a two-time Cruiserweight champion. And of course, after the match, he thanked himself, not the fans. So Enzo is a villain now, but the fans still chant along with him when he says that his name is Enzo Amore and he is a certified G and bona fide stud, and you can't teach that, and spells out SAWFT, soft, with him. Which is cool and all, but he's a villain now, and he no longer cares about the fans or what they think. Next up, a dream match between Demon Balor and SmackDown Live's AJ Styles. Because like I said before, he was normally scheduled to face Sister Abigail, but Bray Wyatt, Sister Abigail didn't show up. He didn't compete. So AJ Styles got to face him instead. And again, what a match that was. There's just so many moments in that match. The only thing I can name here is Finn Balor hitting AJ Styles with the coup de grace to get the victory. After the match, AJ Styles and Demon Balor with the Too Sweet. I would love to see those two guys face each other again. Next up, we got Kurt Angle's son, Jason Jordan, going up against Elias. Now, of course, you know earlier in the show, Elias tried to perform only for Jason Jordan to repeatedly interrupt him by throwing vegetables and fruits at him. Celery, banana peel, just pretty much threw everything at him, which led to the match, which Jason Jordan won with the roll up 1, 2, 3. And I would have to agree with Booker T when he said that Elias kicked out before the 3 count, because I also didn't think that Elias stayed down with the 3 count. I think that was a 2 3/4. But the referee's decision is final. Jason Jordan won. Now, before we get to the main event, let's quickly talk about the match that happened on the kickoff show, where the 4-time Raw Women's Champion Sasha Banks went up against the crazy, hyper Alicia Fox. Nothing to say about it except bank statement, submission. That's it. Now, the moment we have been waiting for, the main event, where Kurt Angle returned to team up with Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, taking Roman Reigns' place to face the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, Sheamus, Cesaro, the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman, and Demon Kane in the 3-on-5 TLC match. Now here with the note, because again there was way too many moments for this match, so I had to write it all down. And here's what I have. The ladder struck onto The Miz, Sheamus, and Cesaro. Seth Rollins splashed on the Braun Strowman through the announce table. Dean Ambrose elbow drops Kane through the announce table. And then Team Miz tried to mock the Shield again, but Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins didn't let it happen. Braun Strowman power slammed Kurt Angle through a table. And of course, Kane accidentally hit Braun Strowman, which caused him and Strowman to argue. And then a member of Team Shield got slammed through the table, but it didn't break. So Braun Strowman whipped Dean Ambrose through the table, and it broke. Kane, and later on in the match, Kane officially turned his back on Braun Strowman and chokeslammed him through the stage, and even had all the chairs that was hanging on the ceiling piled up on him, burying him in all the chairs. But even after all that, he's still kicked out. Braun Strowman is not human, because Corey Graves want to say Braun Strowman is human. No, he's not. If he was human, he wouldn't have been able to get up from getting slammed through that stage or piled up on all the chairs. So no, he's not human. And then Kane double choke slammed Team Shield through the tables. And then Braun Strowman turned his back on his team just to get his hands on Kane. And then Team Miz threw Braun Strowman through the announce table. And I apologize, but it's getting dark, so let me turn the light on. Hang on. Now, if it's getting dark, then it's because it's probably going to rain. And of course, I used to love the rain, but I don't anymore. But now we got more light. Back to the main event. Because after getting slammed through the table, Kurt Angle was helped backstage. But later on, he returned to Angle Slam Sheamus onto the floor and Cesaro through the table. And then Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins took out Kane through the barricade. And at the end of the day, running knee, dirty deeds, Angle Slam, and Shield powerbomb all on the Miz to get the 1-2-3 for Team Shield to win this match. So, of all the matches that I got on TLC, I got 4 right. 4 out of 8. Not very good, but 4 is better than 2. But TLC, to me, it did not disappoint. For me, the match that stole the show, hands down, is the main event. For me, that was the match of the night. For me, that was the best match. And for the worst, you know what? Just the Cruiserweight Division match. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't my favorite match. So, all in all, I think this year's TLC was pretty good. So, I'll give it maybe a 3.8 out of 10. No, 10? What is wrong with me? 3.8 out of 5, I mean. 3.8 out of 5. What I'm talking about. But that's my review on this year's TLC. Leave your thoughts and reviews down in the comments below, and hopefully the rain doesn't prevent me from being able to watch Monday Night Raw to see what happened on the Monday after TLC. Because if it does, I'm going to be really upset. But again, God bless, take care, stay safe, welcome to VSWville. We are professional wrestling fans for life, and that's the bottom line, because VSW, future wrestling champion, said so. Take care, guys, and again, what do you think about this year's TLC? Was it good? Was it meh? Was it bad? Share your thoughts. Leave your opinions. Let me know.